Good morning, and welcome to Space Engineers. Last time we got quite a bit done. This little ship that's was the starter ship worked pretty good. I was able to get quite a few resources collected, albeit manually, but still. Um, uh, so today, at the very least, I want to get the next three things on the to-do list uh, done for the ship, and that is to get some drills on it, stone ejectors, and um, get some more bottom thrusters on it. I think I should have enough resources for the time being. I may have to do some more trips. But we'll have to see. So I've got. Oh, maybe I don't. Looks like I'm all out of iron again. But I have like 600 motors. Why do I have 600 motors? Oh, it was on repeat. Oh, well, I guess we have lots of motors. We don't have any major resources now, but we have lots of motors. I suppose that's a good thing. Should I leave that? The other thing is I don't know how far to go on this particular ship anyways. Even this little base here, it was only supposed to be a temporary base, and it kind of, mushroomed a little bit. Okay, so I guess, I mean, I suppose I can disassemble a bunch of this stuff. Gonna take forever to do it. It's probably faster to go and dig some iron. But this is iron and nickel, so... Oh, and meteor storm inbound. Maybe that'll solve my issue, because it'll blow everything up and end my game. I'm glad I didn't end up going with a much more difficult one that I was planning on doing, because I was debating on doing, like, cataclysmic, or, like, the Armageddon level for the meteors. Overall it hasn't been too bad, because I haven't actually been hit by any meteors. The biggest thing... Oh, I am so sorry. Oh. The biggest thing that I am worried about is my system resources, because the voxel damage that they do over time ends up being a little bit bad. So I guess while it is still day, I'm going to go and get some iron. Alright, what am I at? I am on charge. I need to tune that off. Stockpile is not on, so we've got there. Iron is up here. Because I'd like to start getting into a permanent base. Which obviously a permanent base is going to need a lot more resources. I'd like to have at least a temporary drill ship available. And given the difficulty that I have with resources, I'm not so sure. Is the sun going down? The sun is going down. Which means that this was a horrible idea. I was kind of hoping... Oh, no, I don't want that. I want this... I was kind of hoping the sun was rising. Now, I have to pay attention to my hydrogen because I have... I don't have a whole lot of hydrogen in my suit. And in order to maximize things, I am just gonna rely on the suit hydrogen tank, because the hydrogen tanks take up a lot of space, and I don't have a lot of inventory space available to me, so again, because of my stupidity in setting the difficulty level, I mean, I like it. It's definitely been challenging, but I mean, it's also been very challenging. So, I mean, I can carry 1,000 every time I end up doing a trip, so that's at least less trips, because I think it's like... I think the hydrogen tank... Whoops. Speaking of hydrogen tank, let's fill back up. And yeah, I think the I think if I recall correctly, it's gave me like I could carry like 200 extra ore. Mind you, I'm wondering whether I should, instead of just doing a more permanent base, because ideally I'd like to have a base that has access to hydrogen, because I am going to have to go to space as soon as I can. And I am going to need hydrogen for that. Because one of the things that I am really concerned about, and why if I lose this ship, I am basically starting from scratch over again, is the fact that the only survival kit or any medical room that I have right now, and any way that I could respawn in this area, is on that little ship. Now I could probably like copy or I've got I think my Razer software is freaking out again. Because my controller is not working properly, which is not good. I'm not experiencing any slowdowns or anything. Windows updated the drivers for the for my Razer software, and I have been experiencing some issues lately, which I am not pleased about. Especially when it cuts out as I'm trying to stream. But yeah, I was thinking that, except that the... Yep. Razer software is screwing up. Well, I think my whole system is freaking out on me. I'm almost at 20,000. Let's get to 20,000. And I'm pretty sure the issues that I have are software related, because I mean, it wasn't Oh. It was working fine, and then updates, and then now it's not working fine. Of course, it could also mean my antivirus that, or my, yeah, the web security software that I have that's being way too strict. It's seeing me as a potential security threat and locking me out. I mean, valid point. Users are the weakest link on system security, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, 21. Perfect. And we are going to attempt to fly back to our base and hopefully not die and explode horribly. Although I don't think trees do damage to ships. They can indirectly cause damage, but as in it knocks you off course, it flips you over and to where you have no thrusters and you crash and burn. See, overall, it's not that bad for weight, so I think I might be all right for putting some drills on this. The amount of thrusters that we have should be all half decent. But obviously, when it comes to thrusters, I'd rather have, especially atmospheric thrusters, I would much rather have too much than not enough. Alright. Well, at least got me quite a bit of nickel back. Nickel back. And a decent amount of iron. I will likely need to do a trip for some more nickel at some point, but for now I'm just going to, because I was thinking on doing this, like I had the idea of making this whole center section, because I don't know what else to put in here. I mean, it's a big empty space. I don't need, I mean, I can throw in a couple of hydrogen tanks or something, but, and operate on hydrogen, but I'd rather not do that. So I was thinking on throwing some more thrusters on through the center of it and kind of hide that I've got extra thrusters. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. All Alright, so drills. Drills are the first thing that I need to get. Have I unlocked drills? I don't know. I've got these tiered drills that I was going to try out. For this, I need 32 steel, 34, 1 and 1. What do I need for these? And an octo-core. What's an octo-core? Must be something that's unique to that. How do you make an octo-core? I don't know because it's not here. So I can't make an octo-core, so I can't use the tiered system yet. But that's fine. I'll use the basic one for now. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it on the nose. Because I don't think... Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the nose, and I'll just have to try and... I might put some extra thrusters on the front so I can nose down. Actually, you know what? I need this. I'm gonna do one for now. It almost sounds like that's struggling for power. Is it struggling for power? Do I need another... Oh, because those things are, like, crawling. I think I might have to throw some more... Yeah, because this is basically consuming most of the power. What are these? Wind turbines. Their current output is 200. Wind clearance is poor. Oh, because I'm not actually doing anything there. There we go. That probably helps. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like it's running and then not, and then running and then not. I need some more power somewhere. So we're gonna do this and this. And add more to our temporary base. That is growing as... with every new thing that I need to worry about. Alright, well, drill is done. So, let's figure this stuff out. The sooner I can get that done, the faster the other stuff's gonna end up going. Well, I definitely don't need motors for a while. As for this, I'm not sure. I'd like to be able to drill a hole big enough to get the whole ship through. So I'm gonna extend it out a little bit, but I'm not sure how much I should do that. I need some hydrogen. Well, I'm starting to think if this is going to end up becoming a permanent base, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. I mean, I've got resources relatively nearby. I'm not terribly far from anything that I would need. Well, that should help the power situation, although I think the wind's picked up now, so that also has solved the immediate issues. Well, I'm gonna put some conveyor systems in here. There. And I'm also going to extend this. Even more. I can't get around on my temporary base, so I have to build more of my temporary base. How can I get across that? Guess like that. There we go. Why not? I mean, I have to do all of that anyways. Now I used up all my resources that I was using for that. I need to do this. Alright. All components are successfully withdrawn. So there we go. Lots of power. I guess. I hope. I'm gonna make a few extras of these. It never hurts to have extras of that. I should have enough iron with this. And if I can get the drills going, then it should be, because I should have enough to do the drills here. Like if I just extended, it should be enough to clear that, but it wouldn't be enough to clear the height. I don't think. The other thing that I need to consider is lighting, which I think what I'll do is I'm going to drop some spotlights here and here. So these conveyors can double as mounting points, which I think is good. Although again, I'm spending a lot of time sprucing up my temporary ship. And I'm gonna do that and that, and then this here, like that. I think that's good. I think that should give me enough of everything that I need. I should probably do that. Oh, am I stuck? I'm getting stuck on these drills. Basically just need the construction components at the moment. Perfect. All components successfully withdrawn. Perfect. There we go. So theoretically, that gives me enough lighting, at least to make it through. Let's see where I'm going. Be nice if I had a little bit more. I might put the lights back on these sides. I need drills first. So we're worried about the drills first, and then gets the other stuff built. So this should, I mean, I'm gonna end up having that corner to worry about. But I think if I just kind of wiggle the ship a bit, I should be all right. You guys look like you're coming awful close. Oh, good. It'll be very nice to finally not have to worry about fighting against the material generation. I mean, we're getting there. I'm making some progress. But I really need to get find a way of getting the resources as fast as possible. Maybe not the most efficient, but I need to be able to get at the very least, to be able to use what I have, to be able to generate what I need, because this is not like it's a struggle. I'm going to dump those, and I'm going to keep all of that. I might make a few extras of these, though, since I tend to use quite a bit of that. I have a few extras of those. I don't think I do. But we'll get this going for starters. Because once those are built, and I can put some more thrusters on this, especially forward direction thrusters. because that's definitely going to be needed for the way that I'm designing this ship. Because I'm gonna have to tilt downwards to be able to get to dig into the ground. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to tilt straight down because I don't think I can put enough thrusters on the front and still end up, I mean I can, but it's gonna look ugly. And the sad thing is like, no matter how much I end up just kind of, you know, half-assing everything, I still end up liking having a little bit of aesthetics to a build. I mean, I'm not a great designer of ships, but I try. I mean, what's the fun in having a builder game if you can't have fun doing it? All right, so that is working away. I'm probably gonna need another lots of those. I've got those, and I'm going to make some more of those. I think I've caught up on the iron. Yep. There we go. All right. First things first. I would like to put some lights on the side of this. If for nothing else, to be able to actually see where my ship physically is. I need to increase the radius. Yeah, so like, so that should give me enough lighting surrounding this to be able to at least see where my ship is. And it's gonna be, well, especially at night, because it is dark. It is very dark at night. Again, because I upped the difficulty rating on this. I mean, I might as well have done hardcore, because it seems to be just as bad. Alright, well, we'll drop that and that there. I think those should be far enough, because that should be 3 blocks distance. Because with thrusters, you really have to watch, because there is such a thing as grid damage on thrusters, and it can damage your own grid. So you have to space out wherever your thruster direction is, you need to make sure that there is a gap between it and whatever it is that you have. Like, you can actually hide thrusters inside of a ship. I mean, I don't think you can do that in real life, but you can in game. But you still have to have a space. You have to have a gap between where your thrust is coming out and your outer shell or any other block, because otherwise it's just the thrust's gonna come out and it's just gonna destroy the whatever that you have. I think I'm gonna do it that way. There, that should do it. Oh, I have 4 of them. Well, whatever. All right. Yeah, so that's the one thing that you really have to be careful of with thrusters is do not put them too close to something else, because especially something critical, because then you're like flying along, and then suddenly you only have half of a ship, especially if you have component explosions on, like hydrogen tanks exploding. It just, yeah, it's never good. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for that stuff to be made, but I'm going to use this time to take a short break. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So the thing about doing a morning stream while I'm having my coffee is coffee goes in, coffee goes out. All right. That should be enough. Perfect. I just don't know how much thrust I'm going to need. I've got 5 downward at the moment. I've got 5 pointing that way. These smaller thrusters are not nearly as efficient as the larger ones, as I recall. But I don't really have the luxury of dropping or setting up larger ones yet. I don't think. I'd like to get a lot more ore to be able to accommodate that first. I would also like to put in quite a few. I want to have a much better buffer on this for downward thrust. Now I'm stuck. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna end up performing. I am not certain about the amount of battery power I have on this. I'm not sure if even the hydrogen engines are going to be able to cut it. But I think that should be good here. I'm going to check off a few things. I'm gonna hide these because I can. I need to set up a block group for this. So that I can turn the drills on and off. That is fine. I wonder if I'm gonna need some more gyroscopes. I mean, I haven't had a problem so far, but I'm about to add additional weight to it because as these drills fill up, they are going to end up adding additional weight to this. Oh, right. I was going to check a list off. Cockpit. Right screen, edit. All right, so we got drills in here, and we got more bottom thrusters on there, but we do need stone ejectors because I don't want to. I mean, as much as this can process stone, I don't want to use up I don't want to use up energy to process stone at a really slow rate, because it's slow, in addition to being horrendous as far as the the efficiency of the resources, because there's efficiency that you need to consider when you're dealing with, like, with the settings that I've got. Each tier of refining has a different level of, like, of yield. So it's, some are better, some will get me more. Like, I can't process iron in survival kit, but I can process stone. But I can do iron in there, but it's not as good as the tier above it as far as refining is concerned. And as well, like, normally, if I didn't have stone processing off on this, this would give me more resources from stone, like the iron and that, than the survival kit. This should give me more than enough. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 2 of them. This should give me enough to start dumping out the stone, so that I don't end up clogging up . Because there is the weight issue as well. I would much rather fill up these, because as much as there's a finite amount of inventory space in this, it's much higher than my backpack space, which is going to end up adding a whole lot more, like, I gathered by hand 20,000 the last time, or most times I was doing that. That's nothing compared to what I can actually store, so oh, I'm out of iron. Whoops. Alright, well, I have a visitor. Hi. You wouldn't come inside. Hi. Yes. I let him out this morning, and he didn't want to come back in, even though it was like -2 out. What? Hi. Well, you don't seem that cold, so you must have found someplace warm to be. Yeah? How do I get some more of that? Well, I don't need those, obviously. Do I just do some runs for some iron, just enough to get this? Maybe? Oh, I can't do that now. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to hop in here. I do not have enough space. I'll dump that there. Yeah, I'll play it safe and do this. I'm just gonna run over to here. To one of the boulders. And hopefully not kill myself while I am petting my cat. Hi. Right. Yeah, you're jumping up here, aren't you? Yep. Hi. Can you not play with my microphone? Yes. It's a new weird thing on my desk that you need to try and push off. But it's attached to the desk. You can't do anything about that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get fancy on this. I see asteroids falling. One of these times, I'm almost expecting that I'm gonna end up showing up and just not having a base left. Because an asteroid or a lightning strike's just gonna end up taking the whole thing out. Hi. What? Yeah, now you've come and said hello, and now you need to leave, right? Alright, here you go. Oh, cats are wonderful, aren't they? Alright, where were we? don't need those immediately. I need those and those. Mostly those. So where am I at? Nope. That would have been terrible if I had started building on the wrong side. Alright, well, we've got 2 stone ejectors. What am I at for this? Oh. It says I have them already. Which I do not. Why can't I... Alright, we got 3 stone ejectors. And 1 computer away from... There we go. Just enough iron. Alright, so we've got 1 whole side to worry about. But now we've got some setup to do on this. So all of these ejectors are going to be on a block group, and I need small conveyor sorters to also be on a block group. Now these need some setup individually, so I am going to need to whitelist gravel and stone. And I'm gonna have to do that for all of these. I'm gonna have to whitelist gravel and stone. Now the one thing that I ended up doing on this is I ended up adding in 2 sorters for every 2 ejectors, or one sorter for every 2 ejectors, so that I will be able to maximize, because the sorters have a limit to how much that they can move at any moment in time, and so do the ejectors. So the more ejectors and sorters that I have, the better. But obviously, like, within reason, it's kind of pointless to put too much on, because otherwise it's pointless. I think that's good. I think I've got it. So gravel, stone, so those are good. Now I am going to need 2 groups. Stone ejectors, throw out on off. And this is going to be collect all on off. Or should I bother? I think toggle block on and off is probably fine. I need to have drills toggled on and off. So that should be fine. I need block tools. I need this because one of the things that you can use with drills, and that works for hand drills or ship drills, is when you set up, when you actually have it selected like this as a block, or that you actually have the hand tool out, if you left click, it will mine, and if you right click, it will also mine, but it doesn't actually collect any resources. So if you have a lot of stone to go through to get to your ore and you don't want to pick it up, if you do right click, it will allow you to dig through that stone without actually collecting up anything. So now that that is in place, I'm going to toggle these off. I'm going to turn the throw out on, and I'm going to do collect all on. I was hoping to have that on one. No, I'm going to have to do that differently. I just realized I'm going to have to do this differently. So, I am going to remove this from there, and I am going to have this here like that. I'm also going to have this here. Because this is my movement page for controls. And then this is going to be my drilling page for controls. I think that should work. So I need this to be throw out on off, and I need this to be collect all on off. I shouldn't need... Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have that drain all on off, because then the sorter is going to be working as well. Now I am going to need some resources in order to make this work better. Because I've only got one set of sorters working at the moment. Do what I can with what I've got, and then just fill in the blanks as I get more materials. For right now, I'm not going to risk trying to drill at night. I do not want to risk this ship until I can get a more permanent setup going. Because I need to have a survival kit on a base somewhere and have it be underground and protected before I will feel comfortable risking just going wherever with it at any time of the day. Alright, so that is all of the resources that I can possibly make. It will work away at this when I get the resources in. I said I wasn't going to risk it, but I don't really have anything else that I can possibly do in the meantime without resources. Well, I guess I'll save. And hope that I have enough automatic saves to survive a crash. It doesn't look too bad. Is the additional weight messing with this? Doesn't seem to be. The one thing that I'm a little concerned about is the fact that I've only got 3 thrusters on the for forward thrust, but I mean overall it's not that bad. Oh, I forgot to change the reverse thrust group. I am wasting energy right now, but I mean it's fine. Yeah, see, for right now, I can only, with the amount of power that I've got and everything that I have here, I only have 25 to 30 minutes available to me. I mean, I've got the hydrogen engine as a backup. Which should be alright. Yeah, and I've got a decent amount of ice, so it should be fine. I need to be super careful though. terrified of getting too close to the ground. All right, so there's my spot there. I am not close enough to detect iron yet. Where's my iron? It is really deep, so hopefully not too deep, because what I'm gonna have to do is hopefully not run into a tree or a mountain. I'm gonna have to go at an angle on this and right click drill until I can get to the iron. Is my ore detector off? No, because I'm detecting ice. Oh, that's one tree down. I don't know the ideal angle for this. And I don't know how far down I need to go. Because I actually can't... Oh, there we go. I'm finally detecting iron. But I have to be very, very careful because I don't know how much my I don't know how much resources I can actually pick up with these drills. Oh, I forgot I ended up increasing the drill. Oh, there we are. Starting to actually take out resources that I actually need. Okay, so I think that should be good. Now I need to turn my drills on. Turn all of these on. And kind of still drill at an angle. And hope that I can actually start detecting when I end up starting to have too much resources. Because it is going to be a really bad time if I end up taking on too many resources and oh, that's too much. That's too much. See, I'm starting to drift because it's not enough thrust. I don't like I'm thrusting up and I am not doing anything. All right. There we go. So I've got quite a bit of ice on here as well, which is good. So having that hydrogen thruster as a buffer was a very, very good idea. Because I'm so worried. I was so worried at that. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything, and I didn't want to drop the. I'm too much of a hoarder to drop resources, and especially that much if I have if I had that much stuff. And see, like, look, these drills are not even at 1/3 capacity, and I'm already really sluggish. So yeah, this is definitely not enough thrust. Yeah, see, I'm at 79% to try and maintain this for my power. Mind you, on the plus side, I do have the hydrogen thrust, or the hydrogen available to me. That is fine. There we go. All right, so I need to lock that, turn off my hydrogen thruster, put the batteries on charge. Yeah, I used a lot of power on that run. But on the plus side, I picked up a lot of resources. I am quite happy with that trip, as scary as that was. I mean, I've got probably like 150 to 200,000 iron ore, plus a lot of ice. I mean, probably too much ice, but I don't know. What do you think? Should I keep my current base and like this and make this not a temporary base anymore and build above ground with all of the risks that come with it? Or do I build a permanent base somewhere else and get it underground, so that it's nice and safe and I don't have to worry about it? I mean, right now it's a risk, And I'm starting to feel more and more lazy and not wanting to make a new base. Which, I mean, is a bit of a problem. But, I mean, I also am getting lazy in not wanting to build another a more permanent drill ship either, so there's that. Oh, I needed to fix the forward thrusters. If I could spell. So that is that. I need to add those 3 to the thruster pack. I'm wondering whether I just forego the putting more of these thrusters in and do a bank of hydrogen thrusters instead. I could probably do with another battery though. Because I used a lot of power in that. Alright, that is that. Oh, I forgot to check some stuff off. There we go. Alright, so stone ejectors are done. So I'm just gonna review this stuff here. So this is basically done. I don't think I want to do any more with this ship. This is already borderline as it is, as far as what I think I can do with it and feel safe doing it, because like I can start throwing more and more things on this thing, but it's still the original shuttles, so, and every time I put something on, it's gonna end up warning me that it's gonna end up disappearing. I don't have the disappearing shuttles on, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. But as well, there is the other aspect of it is that I don't want to run the risk of actually losing the ship, because if I lose the ship, I likely will end up having to start from scratch, because there's no guarantee that I'm gonna end up being able to respawn in another ship close enough to this spawn point, because it basically spawns you randomly in the air above the planet somewhere. So I don't really want to do too much. I'm just gonna do a list. So I need a permanent Atmospheric. Let's do just ship. I would like to be able to get some silver, and I think I can get some silver from asteroids or from, but I don't remember where I can get silver. I think I might have to go to the moon. It would suck if I have to go to the moon for that. I have to look that up. Find a spot for silver. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that as that. Atmospheric ship, drill ship. So I'm also going to need a at the very least, I'm going to need a hydrogen shuttle. Hydrogen powered shuttle that I can get to and from the planet easily enough. Because as far as I know, I do need to be able to get to the asteroids. I'm just not sure how feasible it's going to be to get the resources from that. And given the fact that we are a long way away from getting jump drives, which will allow us to travel short distances, we are going to need to be able to stage where we're at easily. I am going to add this as well. Side on. Permanent base. But I'm still debating on. I'm really debating on what to do on this. Because as much as part of me wants to build a more permanent base elsewhere, and part of me does not. The lazy part of me does not. But the part of me that wants an additional challenge wants me to keep this here and have this be a more permanent base. The challenge is that if I build underground, I am protected from lightning storms and I am protected from asteroids. They can litter the ground and it's not going to hurt me. However, if I build above ground, the asteroids are not are going to be an issue. It's just a matter of time before they end up hitting me. Same with the same with the lightning strikes. Lightning strikes perfectly fine underground, but as if I end up if I build above ground, there is a high chance that during a lightning storm I am going to completely have my base destroyed. Which is a huge risk. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk. And I think I'm no, that was just, I thought that was a lightning strike, but it's just lighting glitch. And that is also a lighting glitch. All right. Yeah, I think having this as a permanent base is actually not a bad idea, all things considered. I mean, I've started it. I don't really like this because it's just kind of slapped together, but and I wouldn't mind like an actual underground base. But I've always done underground bases. Like every playthrough that I've done that's any sort of challenge, especially with the the meteors, it's been that I've needed to be concerned about where the I've needed to be concerned about the asteroids, so I have just built underground to avoid any issues whatsoever. And I mean, it's pretty easy to just drill underground, put a base in there. I mean, it can be pretty cool looking. I like the idea of, you know, building in the side of a mountain and then just flying right out. And given the terrain that I've got here, building a rover is not going to be feasible. There is very little flat terrain around here, and anywhere that I need to go is gonna be over top of mountains, so that's just not possible. So I'm gonna leave that at that. So I think that is going to be my decision made for me. I think I've messed up on something. I had caps lock on, and caps lock toggles your walking speed. There we go. And I don't know if it's OCD or what, but it would not, I could not let myself have that. So yeah, I think building here is going to be what I do. I am going to expand this as my base, and I'm going to have to think things through. I've got magnesium over there, which means that I can set up some protection against the meteors using that. Yeah, so yeah, it's decided. Sorry, nobody came on chat and persuaded me otherwise, so that's what it's gonna be. All right, so what do I need, and what kind of base do I want to build? Should I be restricting myself to just above ground as well? I think so. I think I'm going to restrict myself to only above ground. I am not going to dig underground. So I'm going to expand this out here. I think that I'm gonna have this be I'm gonna keep this here as just like a platform, and then I'm going to build off of this. So I need a door. And I also need base building thingies. I need a base building page things that I need for base building. So I'm going to need that. That I'm going to need that and that and that and that and that. And I don't know what else I need. I need a Windows. Always going to back to needing Windows. So this is gonna have to be here like that. Those are doors. I haven't unlocked some stuff. There's some base building stuff that I would like to have that I don't have unlocked. I don't think. Where is that? These. So airtight hangar doors. I would like to do that. I need to build a doorway then. I am going to do that there. Clear out some backpack space. All right, I need to put components in production. I am going to remove these because I have way too many motors at the moment. Once I build this, I will unlock my airtight hangar doors. And I think for right now, what I'm going to do is just build a general framework. Because I am going to need a drill ship. Or not a drill ship. I am going to need a... You know what? I am going to need something else. I have done all that. So I am going to leave this. So I'm not moving the base. I've already decided on that. I'm gonna put the to-do list on the base. And for right now, I'm going to list this. I am going to need a welding ship. I am not going to worry about grinding anything at the moment. But a welding ship is definitely going to be needed because I cannot carry very much in my inventory at the moment because of the settings that I have. I am barely able to carry the small amount that I need just to be able to set up the blocks initially. So I am definitely going to need to set up something else for this. All right, so that is those. I am going to finish. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. That is, oh, they are getting closer and closer to hitting me. That is not good. I need to get some protection in here fast. Sorry, sidetracked because I was panicking a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna need to have a drill ship somewhere, or a welding ship, because having to weld this up by hand is going to be painful and annoying, and I am extremely lazy as well, so I mean, well, I'm efficient. Yes, that's the word. I am efficient. At least that's what I convince myself of. So I'm gonna do this here like that, and then I will do I don't want this to be boxy. I should probably fill in that hole too. I'm just gonna go with a simple box at the moment. I'll play around with something more stylish later. And then I'm trying to do more with interior blocks until I can get a better until I can fit get more established as far as the amount of resources that I have goes. Mostly because as much as I've got lots of iron at the moment, it's still not as good as it could be. So I'd like to have more of a buffer before I start saying, oh, well, I don't have to worry about any resources for a while. So I'd like to get in a better situation before I start going crazy with the blocks. So I'm using more interior blocks for this, just because from what I can tell, the interior blocks seem to use less resources. Because, like, pretty sure the interior plates and the construction components use less iron in them. So having the base built with those should allow me to... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the sake of symmetry, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Yep. Now, if you would warn me much sooner, I would really appreciate that. Because there is a 1 to 2 second delay between it is critical and you are going to die, and oh hey, maybe you should think about not dying. At least give me a chance to decide whether I want to stay up in the air. Oh, I'm doing so well today. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to go underground at some point for some things, but I think if I can restrict myself to just only doing it if I need like piping and that, I think that should be fine. I don't want to... I want to challenge myself a little bit to try and force myself to consider alternatives as far as... The sun sets over there, right? So... I think some windows over in that direction would be nice. Alright, I'm gonna leave this as that. And because we need some upgrades. First of all, I am going to need a refinery. Guess right. No, that's gonna be in the way, so maybe like there? Yeah, because that'll give me an access port out here, and then I can branch out this way. Now, for right now, I can't build modules on this to conserve power, which would be really nice. Uh, I need... I also need an assembler. Now, it would be nice to have all of the ports available to it. Or all of the module points available to it. But I'm not sure if I have that luxury. You know what? I am going to put it here. But I'm gonna have to take a break at the moment. I will be right back. Hopefully quickly. Just a second. All right, I am back. Now, where was I? Um. Uh. So I've got a location on that. Except that I'm going to put this here like that. Because it would be very nice if I could pipe up everything together, and I think going down is probably the best. Like underneath the floor would be best at this point, especially with the fact that I actually am going to have significant issues if I don't get a ceiling and a roof in place, and meteors hit and take out alright, so there is, let's do like that, maybe like that, because then we have access to it. Well, there. Mind you, I wonder if I can just, like, run it along the floor. Is there anything wrong with that? Except that I need to actually put something on top of it. So having it hidden underneath the floor might be better? Yeah, under the floor is better. Leave that, and then we'll withdraw everything that I can't do. And I forgot to have it not make motors. Oh, it'll be so nice when these things are that I'm building right now that are like, I speak with difficulty, but it'll be nice when I get the better refinery working and the assembler working, because the assembler will be able to do things so much faster, and the refinery will be able to do things so much faster than the basic refinery. It will need more power. That is a given, but I mean, we'll figure that out. I think the first thing that I need to do is make sure that I can get the refinery piped up with that refinery. Because if I can get... Well, I might as well add the additional resources. Let's do that. This is going to need a lot of resources. But once I get these done, once I get these in place, they are going to be... It is going to be so much better. Because this is going to end up plowing through the iron that I've got. And I need lights. I really, really need lights because it is getting more and more difficult to see anything. Oh, there's so many resources that I need on this. I probably should have done that. Probably should have done the other assembler first. Since I have lots of iron. It'll get done. It's fine. Oh, you know what? I forgot to actually check which side the conveyor port's on. I might actually be building something completely wrong. I think I am, because I think the conveyor port is over here. Yep. Yep, stupid. Took me forever to get those resources, and now I'm gonna have to grind them down. I need some steel plate. No, actually, I don't need steel plate because I was doing this. So I'm doing that and that. Oh. Why am I doing this way? I'm thinking backwards. You know what? Because I have, and as much as I have the scrap mod on here, it shouldn't take too much to... Yeah, so what am I doing this? Why am I doing it this way? I am going to rethink this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get rid of this for now. Can I build it? Yes, I had just enough resources to build it. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And this is critical, because I need to do that. And that. Because if I can get a good piping system going on this so that the conveyor systems are connected, all I need to do is build a welder and just have it sit there welding. I don't need to fight with it. I can do a base grinder or a base welder, not a ship welder. Because that will end up being less hassle. We'll remove this and this. This is gonna get moved to here. This is gonna move to here. And this is gonna move to here. One of these times it's gonna end up being like, I'm gonna think, oh no, I don't need to worry about meteor storms anymore, and then like my base is just gonna vanish. Like now, because it looks like they're aiming right for me. Oh no, they're gonna come up short. But they are getting closer. What do I need? I'm just gonna do this for now. We'll do that and that. Welders. Energy is low. Because it's cold at night. No, I need that and this here. Now, the danger with this is that if I get close to that, I will die. So I need to be extremely careful. And I better hop in the cockpit before I end up expiring. Over here. I cannot do large steel tubes. Because that's there. Alright. Now we stand back. Hopefully far enough away. And I'm just gonna make sure that I have, because I used up a bunch of resources, so I want to make sure that that is going to be compensated for. You know, I can always use the additional resources. So that's working away at that, which is good. I mean, it's still gonna take a while for it to make all the resources for it, but it should be fine anyways. I will do the same thing for this, because this is going to need a lot of resources as well. And it's going to end up taking some time to actually make the resources that I need. So, like this one, because it's basically welding away as as I am able to get the resources for it. So, I mean, it works. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing I did some extra steel plate on that, because I forgot that it's in all directions, so it's actually doing all of the blocks around it as well. Which means it's good. It means that I can do less. I have less welding. Oh, because I don't want that. What? Might as well process those things first, because it's this flipping back and forth is annoying. I don't have any interior plate. Get that stuff going. I need some of these specifically because I'm going to need I'm going to need to pipe that up. I'm going to need a bunch of computers as well. Come on, kick in. Thank you. There we go. Now, I am not going to turn it on right away, because I am very afraid that I might die horribly. It's stealing all the... I hear it finishing something. Nope, it's still... Yeah, it's still working on these ones because it's making interior plate. So it's still trying to do all of this. block is it working on? Oh, this one here. Well, that's disappointing. All right. Is today the day? Did they change the well, I guess it's coming sort of in the direction of the sun. Cuz I thought they used the functionality of meteors was that it came from the direction of the sun. But I don't know if they've changed that, or whether planets affect it. Oh, I think it's finished that. All right, so I need. There we go. I need you, and I need to run underneath here, and I need to go. Not from there, because that's a temporary block. So this is gonna be like this. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this... I mean, this uses more resources though, so no, I'm just gonna do this. Why am I unable to place tube? Oh, cause I've got all this stone, all this gravel floating around, clogging up the environment. Stupid. Gonna do. Can I clean that up somehow? Well, I'm gonna do that like that. Well, maybe I can bypass it. Nope, because they are all basically the same amount. Because this is coming this way here, like that. Oh, yes, I can. All right, perfect. So I will go like this. And like that, and like that. And now spend forever trying to weld this up. And hopefully remembering that I have to worry about Alright, so
Alright, so that is that there, and I'm going to risk horribly dying, and I am well aware that I don't have the stuff. That's the whole reason for doing the build planner. I will put all of these into production. I will remove all of the motors for now, because I don't need motors. I apparently need silicon. I'm finally running out of silicon. So if I can get this stuff here going, I can pipe this up. No, my fuel is critical. It's not low. It was low, and then it became critical. And then you warned me about it being low. Went well past being critical. I think I need to tweak the order of some of this stuff here. Yes, I will need to have it eventually, but yeah, see, I'm out of silicon. I don't have enough cobalt either. Well, hopefully I can get enough resources. From all of this to be able to get what I need. Yeah, I just hope I have enough resources here to be able to do all of this. I mean, it should be fine. How close am I? So I've got 3 of them left. So 1, 2, 3. So this and this are ones that I need to add. Yeah, once I get this set up, I'll be able to get that welder, set up all the components that I need for that, and I should be fine. When it hits daylight, as long as I have enough time on the stream, which I don't know if I am going to have enough time, but I'll try and get some more silicon, because I am definitely going to need some. Yep. Yes. Fuel was critical before. I'm well aware of that. I don't know if there was a mod that I ended up putting on that ended up changing that, but that is scary. Having like 2 seconds between you might want to think about not dying and oh hey, you're going to die. Yeah. Not the kind of stress that I or the pressure that I would like to have. So I mean, I need these guys to be done first. I'm gonna leave this here because I think I've got enough for the time being. I do need to put more in, but I don't know what my iron situation is. Oh, why am I complaining about iron? Where? That is getting downright scary. I think I'm running out of time for this morning. I'm definitely going to need to get some more silicon. I'm not going to be able to get the other things that I was planning on getting done, but that is done, though. So I'm going to take a copy of this. I am going to do that. And I'm going to do that, despite the fact that nothing's going to actually be built, because there's so many. I still don't need any more of those. I will probably need more of those. I will probably need more of these. I am going to need some silicon at some point in time. I am also going to need some cobalt, which, you know, now that I have a fancy drill ship, it's, well, I say fancy, but I mean, it's bargain basement level fancy. All right. To-do list on the base is still waiting. I am going going to have to have this drill for one, and because I'm going to need the cobalt for the it doesn't look like I have enough cobalt to cover the metal grids that I have, and I definitely don't have enough silicon for the amount of electronic circuits I am going to need for the new assembler. I am probably going to need to figure out power situation. Well, I guess this is sort of the base to do, so I'm just gonna do that. Nope, that's the wrong button. Nope, I am not on my Mac. So the Windows key does not do the same thing that I am expecting. I need to drill for silicon, drill for cobalt, and that actually needs to be a higher priority than that, so that needs to be there. I need to put a display on the base at some point in time. What else was I going to do? Roof for the base. I think that's it for now. I mean, I'm gonna need additional things later, most definitely. Power situation. I need to address the power situation sooner rather than later, because the assembler and the refinery are going to need a lot of power, and I don't think that the current power is going to cut it. I either need to do some significant changes or increases to the number of wind turbines that I have, or I'm going to have to think about solar. But even that is gonna be a lot, and there are more inherent risks with solar because I need to be up over these mountains. Being down here in a valley makes it very difficult for solar because the sun doesn't hit it as often. Which means that I would need to have some sort of protection on there so that a meteor doesn't come along and take it out, or a lightning strike doesn't come and take it out, because of how high it's going to end up needing to be. But that's going to have to be it for me for today. I got quite a bit done. The base is on its way. I didn't get anybody's input in deciding on this, which I wish I could be able to do better, but quick decisions, changes as needed, and I think I can make the base look good on this hill, And I've got ice nearby that I can have this be a launching platform, at least for at least having it be a central base. If I need more ice, I should be able to, once I get some different ships available to me, I should be able to expand out and maybe either find more spots for ice in the general area, or if I can find an ice lake, that would be ideal. But I'd like to not build... I usually end up doing like drill platforms and just like destroying the countryside and digging absolutely tons of materials. But I think I want to get away from having too many bases everywhere. Plus, it ends up eating into my PCU count, which ends up affecting the overall performance of the game. So with the meteors ripping up the voxels, I think that performance is probably something that I need to consider. So hopefully I can get, like, just limit myself to just the main base here, and if I need to make outposts, I can. But it's not going to be anything like drilling platforms or even a hydrogen processing plant. I'm going to bring the ice into here and have it be processed here, and any ships are going to come and go from here as well. At least that's what I think. Next week might be different. I don't know. But yeah, that is it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed playing, so I was going to be playing regardless. So thank you for watching. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe if you want to see more content. It'll also should keep you up to date on all the additional streams that I end up doing and the new videos that I come out with. I stream almost every day. I've been pretty consistent for every day. The majority of times I am streaming at 5 a.m. Like 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it might be a little bit later if I have the day off and feel like I need to sleep in, and earlier if it all depends on my work shifts. So please come on the stream, chat, make suggestions, do whatever you like. Hopefully the gameplay is enjoyable enough for you. I mean, I'm going to be playing regardless of whether somebody shows up or not, so yeah, you are welcome to join in at any time as well. Feel free to comment if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions regarding the game. I've played for quite some time, and I've seen a lot of videos of people who have a lot more experience than me on as well. So I know quite a bit about the game, but I mean, I don't know everything because I haven't actually played with absolutely every aspect of the game, or even mods that are out there. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to put your comments in, and if you have any questions on it, like join the stream if you can, comment if you can't, and I can get back to you on that. But that's it for me today. thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.